The 2016 Data Center Forum was hosted by Cushman and Wakefield's Global Data Center Advisory Group at the Toronto Board of Trade on April 7th. This half-day conference was an exciting day of presentations and lively debates about the key issues in the data center industry and where we're headed in the coming years. Our conference hosted 250 attendees from all over Canada, the US, including guests from as far away as South Africa and Dubai. The day began with lunch service sponsored by Q9 and keynote speaker address by Mike Wills, Managing Director of Critical Facilities and Corporate Real Estate at BMO Financial Group. Mike provided fascinating insight into the changes the industry has seen over his 40-year career and his insight as to where we can expect continued rapid changes. Our data center attendees were impressed with the caliber of data center experts and their knowledge shared at the conference.
So if you start thinking in those contexts, more density, contain the air, mechanical becomes more important, and because of that, your human element has to be certified. That's really what I think is collapsing into the industry. We're going to see continued deployment of data centers. You're going to see data centers being coming to play. You're going to see multi-tiered data centers. You're going to see the warehouse data center because they just need to store stuff. You're going to need the high availability transactional data center. I think you're going to go more specialized. I think it's going to fragment smaller chunks to meet business purpose.
The first panel focused on the dynamics of the Canadian colocation market and was sponsored by MTS Data Centers. The panel was moderated by myself, Randy Boron of Cushman and Wakefield, and included panelists Ryan Klassen of MTS Data Centers, Strawn McCartan of Q9, and Ash Mather of CenturyLink, and finally Sean Mescal of Cologix Canada. The second panel focused on new data center developments, strategy, planning, and construction, and was sponsored by Intermarket Developments. The panel was moderated by Sean Smith of Morrison Hirschfield and included panelists Mark Kinderchuk of Intermarket Developments, Zenon Radowich of WZMH Architects, Rod Mons of H.H. Angus & Associates, and Bill Moser of Turner Construction. The third panel focused on where the Canadian wholesale market is headed, sponsored by Allied Properties REIT. The panel was moderated by myself, Randy Boron of Cushman and Wakefield, and included panelists Doug Riches of Allied Property REIT, Chris Coleman of Digital Realty, and Rocco Alonzi of Sun Life Financial, and Bertie Ogeman of IBM Global Services. The fourth panel focused on changing demands of data center users, sponsored by Loblaw Companies Limited. The panel was moderated by Craig Savenpiper of H.H. Angus & Associates and included panelists Marcus Hunter of Loblaw's Companies Limited, Strawn McCartan of Q9, Rob Levine of CenturyLogic, and Emmett Garg of RBC. We ended off the day with a cocktail party and networking reception sponsored by H.H. Angus & Associates and drew names for a raffle prize sponsored by Guild Electric. Thank you again to our sponsors, Q9, H.H. Angus & Associates, MTS Data Centers, Intermarket Developments, Allied REIT, Loblaw, and Guild Electric. Thank you to all of those who participated and attended the 2016 Data Center Forum and made it such a great success. The 2017 Data Center Forum is already lined up to be a blockbuster event. Stay tuned for more detail on the 2017 conference.